It's slow cooker season, so I'm going to show you my absolute favourite thing to make in a slow cooker, and that is succulent and tender pulled pork that's perfect every time and great for entertaining. Okay, so the ingredients you will need. I've got some beautiful fresh parsley, a quarter of a red cabbage, 1 lemon, a cup of barbecue sauce, half a cup of mayonnaise, 1 fennel bowl, a beautiful big piece, about 2 kilos of boneless pork shoulder, 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika, a tablespoon of fennel seeds, and 1 beef stock cube, which I've crumbled. So for my spice mixture, I'm using some fennel seeds because we've got some beautiful fresh fennel to put into the slaw at the end, so I thought it would be a nice complement to the dish. But I want to lightly crush them so they release some flavour whilst cooking. So I could only find this giant rolling pin, but that's totally fine. So get those seeds onto the board and then just roll over them to lightly crush. Crushing the seeds just helps to release a little bit more flavour as it cooks. So get those seeds into a large bowl. And then we're going to follow with the rest of our spices. So next up is some smoked paprika and the crumbled stock cube. Give that a little stir to combine. Now I'm going to coat the pork in the spice mixture, so just add that to the bowl. And the slow cooker loves secondary cuts of meats, which are a bit cheaper, which is great. That long slow cooking process really tenderizes these cuts and enhances their flavour. With clean hands, just rub that spice mixture on. Make sure it's evenly coated. I'm keeping the pork skin on at this stage. You could take it off and then roast it separately for some beautiful crackling, which would be delicious. So now this is off to the fridge to marinate for about 30 minutes. You could do it longer if time permits, but I'm just going to do half an hour. So I've got my pork back out from the fridge, so it's time to make the sauce, which is going to keep that meat nice and moist as it cooks. So I've got my slow cooker here, and to that I'm going to add a cup of water, barbecue sauce. Now give this a little stir to combine. So we're going to add that pork now, and then we'll just give it a little toss to coat in that sauce. So I'm cooking this pork very low and slow for 8 hours, but you could cook it on high for 4 hours if you're in a bit of a rush, or if you don't have a slow cooker at all, put it in the oven, covered in foil, about 150 for 4 hours. Now we're going to make a quick little slaw to go along with our pork, and the star of the slaw is fennel. Fennel is in season right now, it's beautiful and there's so many different ways to use it. So let's finely slice this, and we're also going to keep those little fronds to toss through at the end. Trim the top off. Now finely slice. Fennel is a little bit like apple, so when we finely slice this, you want to toss it through with some lemon juice to stop it from browning. Now we're going to roughly chop some parsley into the bowl that goes. Next up, cabbage. So of course you can buy pre-made slaw kits. That would make it a little bit easier, but I've conveniently matched this one to my earrings somehow, so that's a bonus. Give that a little toss to combine. Maybe I should have got a bigger bowl to do this. Add the mayo and then mix again. And bring in the hero, the pork. So excited about this, smells so delicious. So good. So this pork has been cooking for 8 hours, so it is soft, pull apart. I'm drooling just thinking about it actually. And now I'm going to use 2 forks to pull it apart. Toss that shredded pork to soak up all of those juices. And serve it up with some beautiful crusty bread rolls too. Succulent, beautiful, tender pulled pork, perfect every time and great for easy entertaining.